Hey, it's been a while since we made an actual video. I look a lot different. So I decided to remaster our best short film. And no, it is not stop motion chess. It's always the same. I do not care what the view count says. We made Always the Same over a year ago. And since then, I have gotten much better at editing. So I decided to re-edit the short. Because, we haven't really been able to make anything because of quarantine. When I did the original edit, I didn't really know how to clean up audio, how to do a color grade, and my pacing still wasn't very well developed. So I went in and did an actual color grade. I cleaned up the audio and made it sound way better, and I changed out some shots that I didn't really like in the original. Now I'm going to show you the remastered version. And after that, I'm going to give you some side-by-sides so that you know what I really changed.
It's always the same. Hello?
Hey John, it's Dave. Something happened.
What happened?
Alex had long QT syndrome.
What do you mean had?
I'm so sorry.
No matter how many times I relive it, I can't change anything.
Figured you'd be here.
Alex gave me a book maybe 2 days ago. I still haven't read it, but he was obsessed with the multiverse theory. He was always talking about it. I listened just because, that's what friends are supposed to do, but it all seems... It seems like I'm gonna wake up and this is all gonna be a bad dream, but they said his funeral's supposed to be this Thursday. Maybe it'll feel real then.
All you can do is keep living your life. It's the best thing you can do for him now. Doesn't want you to have this weigh on your life for as long as you live. We owe it to him. Keep going.
It's not fair.
Never is.
The entire time I've known Alex, I don't even... He never did anything to deserve this. I don't know. Maybe this is what he deserved. I don't know, maybe it wasn't painful. I saw him yesterday.
Sometimes you just lose good people. The world doesn't care what someone's done. It just takes them.
It's always the same.
You know, you have to move on, right? You can't just be like this forever. You can do that, right? Can you move forward?
What if I can't?
It's really all I ask. Just live life, be happy. For me.
I'll try.
No matter how hard I try, it's always the same. I can't change anything. All I can do is keep going. I need to. For Alex.
Now the first thing I want to talk about is the color grade. The original version was really flat and low contrast because I didn't know what I was doing. So this time around, I added an S-curve, I added some contrast in the highlights to make the skin tones really come out, and I did some HLS secondary to make some of the sky shots look a little bit better. There was one shot with Brian when I added the contrast, his face looked really red. So I used the HLS secondary to bring down the colors in his face. But then I wanted to make his hat pop, so I did another HLS secondary over that. Overall, I think the color in this is way better than it was before. Like, I can actually watch it and I can be like, that looks good. Before it was like, that looks like it exists, I guess. I am great at this. Another thing I did was change out some shots. There was one really weird pan where we transitioned to the scene in the forest that was really jittery because I don't have a fluid head tripod and I don't know why I use that shot because it's so bad. It doesn't really establish anything. There was also the shot where I walked up to Sam. In the original version, there's a shot of us in the back and it felt really weird and I didn't like it. So I used a different wider shot of that same scene and it worked way better. So this whole scene was pretty much one take because Sam improvised part of it and we couldn't get enough coverage because we had to crunch for time and we still didn't shoot the whole thing. Yeah, this short was supposed to be about twice as long. Regrets. And finally, I went in and cleaned up the audio. I mostly just used paramedic equalizers to enhance the speech, but also cut out a lot of the background noise. And I think it turned out pretty well. And then there was a scene in the credits of him going back to flying fish. That footage originally was supposed to be the beginning of the film before we got that opening shot that you saw. So I decided to just throw it on the end, because why not? It adds artistic value. Why am I like this? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the remaster and me going over what I changed. Hopefully I wasn't too boring. I mean, I guess I wasn't because you're still here. I never know how to end these things, so this is just gonna suddenly cut somewhere while I'm talking.